Hey, what is going on? Let's do it for real, man. I'm gonna take my time. Hey, what is going on, boys? It is your boy ThatPrestige here, or you can call me Diego, bringing you guys a brand new Krunker video. Now, in today's video, I'm showing you guys my personal Krunker settings, everything that has to do with any customization in my game of Krunker. This time, we're actually providing a paste bin for the very first time, so I'm excited to be kind of discussing that later in this video. But as for right now, we're actually going to be going through each and every single setting to just explain what settings do for you and what can improvise your FPS, maybe even ping, for the future of your Krunker gameplay. Now let's get started. Obviously, for your default region, you want the closest region to you. For example, I live in Texas, so I'm gonna go with Dallas, Miami for like the Florida area, and Silicon Valley for the Californian area over there on the west. So obviously English. Lag compensation, I actually have this at 1. Auto routing, I actually have this off. Now some people have this on, but I personally have this off, as well as for high tick rate, I have that on. Unlimited FPS, if you don't have unlimited FPS, I recommend you guys download the client here. Literally top right, you click that button up there, download it, press allow, all that good stuff, and boom, you have the Krunker client, and you could be getting so much more FPS. And I mean so much more. I went from 60 FPS to like 300, 250 range. So I really recommend you guys do that. As for window capture, that's for streaming. Discord, we don't really need that. And that's that. As for controls, we don't use controllers, so we're going to close that out. As for my sensitivity, I use 0.8 on X and Y. As for aim, I have 0.65, okay? As for my DPI, if you guys don't know what DPI is, it's the sensitivity of your mouse. I have that at 1200. It's pretty fast for my liking, and I enjoy that. Sorry for interrupting. Just wanted to mention, down in the description, I'm going to be leaving my keyboard and mouse links in case you guys want to use the same exact keyboard and mouse that I use, as well as a very, very, very cheap keyboard and mouse substitute. So if you guys have like a Chromebook and you're just using touchpad or something like that, literally go down to the description. There's going to be a cheap mouse, a cheap keyboard, and all that good stuff, boys. Obviously, you have to have the slide control at 6. If you for some reason don't have slide control at 6, put this at 6. I promise you guys, this is going to make your Bhop so much cleaner, so make sure that is on 6. As for scroll direction, I have that on. Challenger mode, most of you guys know what Challenger mode is now. Basically, this mode cuts your health in half, but gives you 1.5 times more KR. So if you're grinding for KR and you want to do a bunch of unboxings, I recommend you try this game mode out. It's not a really different game mode, but it's a little setting that literally makes the game harder on you, but you do get a lot more KR, in my opinion. I have the y-axis off. As for display, my UI scale is at 0.5. I used to have 0.55. Now it's just at 0.5. Show UI scale. Show old leaderboard. Some people like the old leaderboard. Some people don't. I personally don't have it on because I get stream snipe and it makes it a little harder for people to stream snipe me. So I like it like that. Old browser off. Disabled rarity animation off. Show profile pictures on. All this is pretty much, I guess, like self preference, but we're still going to go through it. Dynamic HP bars on. Show hit detectors on. As for the hit indicator, I have that as red. As for the show damage, I have it as blue, and then for the headshots, I have it as yellow. As for the damage scale, I have it at 1. Show kill feed on. Kill counter on. Death counter, don't show my deaths, but I do show my score just to keep up, you know, try and go for a 3K each and every single game that I can possibly get. As for show streak counter, obviously got to know what kill streak I'm going on. Show ping kind of helps out. I recommend you guys keep that on, but for me, since I get stream snipe, I turn it off so they don't know if I'm in Miami or Dallas. So yeah, that's helpful. As for slow FPS, put that on. Show movement speed, I don't really like it. Once again, personal preference. If you want to try it out, you can try it out. Speed, X and Y is going to be at 5. Y is going to be at 5.4. As for show medals on, I really like it like that. Name display on for everyone. 1, everything. Now here's where it gets a little risky and some people ask me what to what. And you can actually customize your own teams. For example, let's say you're playing team deathmatch and you can see your teammates through the walls with like the blue health bar. Or I think there's like other health bars, but basically I actually changed the color and I have blue and red for enemy. So I like it like that. You guys can mess around. There's obviously a lot more colors to choose from. I literally custom that as much as possible. As for the XP bar at the bottom, I actually plan on changing this. So let's actually let's run with blue. If you guys don't know what the XP bar is, it's a little bar at the very bottom of your screen that counts towards your next level, and it kind of climbs up for every kill you get. So we're gonna try that at blue, and we're gonna have it at 1. As for the chat box, obviously I have it on as always, just a chat and see what people, you know, unlock some cool stuff. Profanity filter on, show players messages on, show unboxing obviously on for even when we do unboxings. So I like that a lot. 0.5 is my favorite. Obviously you guys can up this up at the bottom left. You'll see again it's a little darker, and I like it at 0.5. I might even put it like 0.4 just to be a little bit more discreet. As for the chat BG, that's kind of just the background of the actual chat. You could put it all the way at 1 to be kind of aware, but I think we're going to leave it at 0.8 for now. As for the text outline, I didn't even know this was a thing, so that's kind of cool. Chat height 2, chat timers 0 seconds. As for the crosshair, a lot of you guys ask me how to customize your crosshair. Now I need you guys to literally pay as much attention as possible, okay? If you want my custom crosshair, I literally give you guys the links. I'll post all my scope links, my crosshair links, every single thing that I use in Krunker down in the description below, as well as in my Discord. If you guys want to join my Discord, there's a bunch of custom stuff over there if you guys want to go check that out. But pay attention to customize your crosshair, okay guys? So what you want to do to have my crosshair is you literally go to type, you put image, not anything else, not custom, not default, not layered, image. You get the link in the description, you literally copy the entire thing and you paste it. You go Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and boom, it's in there. Custom, put that at 1, and I don't even have it on. So always show is really important. Really important. All right guys, so if you don't put it as always show, when you go to snipe in or you aim down, it's not going to pop up. There's literally not going to be anything there. So make sure you have it on as always show. As for my hit marker, I have the kill color at red, I have the color at white, 1, 25, 7, bunch of numbers. If you guys want to copy it, feel free to copy it. Once again, here is the link for the hit marker. Literally copy, paste. If you guys want to pause here, copy literally every single thing, that's fine. But I just like this hit marker. You guys have seen it in a bunch of my videos. As for the render, I personally keep my resolution at 1. I would recommend you guys to just kind of mess around with this, see where your frame cap goes. I leave it at 0 for the unlimited frame cap. If you want to just mess around and put it at the 1200, that's completely fine too. It's practically the same thing, but I would recommend it at 0. Mess with the resolution, try 1, try 0.7, just see as much FPS as you could possibly get while it not looking too blocky for you. I personally have it at 1. If you want to bump it up to 2, it looks a lot better of a game, but personally, I like to keep it at 1 for the most FPS. Obviously, 0.1 isn't the best, but 1's good for me. Post-processing on, low spec on. If you guys don't know about low spec, this literally gets rid of every enemy's legs. So for me, people ask me, why do I have this on? And it's for the main reason that I would rather aim for the torso and the head instead of the legs. If I don't see the legs there, I'm not going to aim for the legs. So I recommend having this on. If you don't like it, you can take it back off. As for no textures, off. As for map details, on. Particles, on. You guys can get just little personal preferences with these, a few ones to try and get your FPS a little higher. I personally have all these on because I think my computer's alright. If you guys think computer's not the best, I would recommend you guys taking these 2 off. Particle distance 160, render distance 100. Sometimes you could lower this down, maybe get a little bit more FPS. As for shadows, literally almost all my shadows are off. Dynamic showers off. Ambient shading on. Bullet trails on. Some people turn off their bullet trails. Muzzle flash off. Sniper flap off. Texture animations, you guys can take this specific one off for FPS. Object animations off. Shake screen, this is what happens when someone shoots you with like a rocket launcher. They start shaking, looks pretty cool. Lightning, normal, you can put it on low. Just trying to make your FPS a little bit better. As for all this is personal preference once again, but I'm still going to show you guys what I think is the best. The saturation at 2.5. In my opinion, if you put it at 2.5, it makes the game look a little more, you know, pleasing to look at. You put it at 2, still looks good, but 2.5 is right perfect before it gets a little too bright, in my opinion. Some maps are just crazy. As for kanji, you can kind of tell in the background how crazy it can get. So once again, 2.5 for my liking. You guys can mess with it. As for the UI, this is all the UI items. You guys can see it change color. I like it at 1.5. 3 is a little too bright for me. I feel like it's a little animaty. So you know what? We might leave it at 2. We might leave it at just 1.5. I think it's good there. Color hue off. This all at 0. As for kill feed limit, I like it at 8 in case, you know what I'm saying, I pop off with a sniper, you know what I'm saying. I stream every single day, so I gotta pop off. Bullet traces, once again, customizable. The bullet traces are when you shoot your gun and you see those little like dots fly by. If you do have that option on, it's actually really, really fun to look at. As for the game, now there's actually a new mode for verification players. You guys can turn this on. I mean, verified players can turn this on and literally go anonymous. Like, it doesn't show your name tag, as you guys can see here. If I could turn this off real quick, like it says my name, but it'll just say anonymous 5 or like anonymous 4, anonymous guest 5, like whatever the guest number would be, and it says anonymous before it. So it's actually pretty cool to, you know, try not getting stream snipe or I guess focused or something. As for streamer mode, you guys can turn that off to turn off the chat. As for field of view, I know Frosty likes 90, 80, around there. I went from 120 to 100, and I think it's fine. Personally, 90 might be really good, 95 might be really good, but I've just been killing it. I'll be getting so many nukes on 100. Maybe you guys want to try 90, maybe you guys want to try 95, but personally, 100 for me. Weapon FOV, 120. Weapon bobbing, you guys know when your weapon bobs up and down. I personally don't like it too much, but obviously a little animation is necessary for me to enjoy the game. Like, I guess for aesthetics, I just like the gun bobbing up and down, so that's cool. I have it at 0.7. Weapon leaning 0. Here's my weapon X, Y, and Z offset. So I've changed this pretty drastically from the past, and I actually have the X at 2, weapon at 1, and Z at 1. As for the ADS, also at 1. All these options are on. Usually I'll have my hands turned off, but recently I just got another die, so I turned them back on. A lot of people like turning off their AKs, turning off their deagles or like their pistols, or even their knife. I mean, you gotta keep the knife on, man. You gotta show that off. If you're using the Prestige mod, you got the free banana knife. You gotta keep it on. But if you guys are wondering how I take off my hands, literally, this is where it is. In game, in view model, right there. Perfect. As for customizations, load mods and auto load mods are on for my mod, Prestige mod, once again. All right, guys, here's the scope image. That is the very infamous image. That's going to be in my Discord if you guys want to join my Discord, !Discord. As for the reticle image, once again, these are all going to be down in the description. As for width and height, that's going to be at 2. And this is where you get your match endgame message. So if you see people saying, yo, GG's, twitch.tv/ThatPrestige, follow him. This is where you guys can customize your message. I just say, hi, come in my stream. I'm friendly sometimes. And I play some Krunker. We have some fun. As for the profile image, I will actually be giving you guys my profile image. I believe it is this little P logo right up here on the top left. Little GIF. It might lower your FPS, so you might have to take that off. As for every other icon, you guys can get a bunch of custom URLs over in the Krunker Bunker Discord that you guys can find up there, top right. That's their Discord, or my Discord, !Discord in my chat, and Discord in the description below. Hey, just wanted to let you guys know that my paste bin for all my settings will be finally in my Discord. Here's a screenshot. It's literally going to be the very bottom text channel. Just literally click on it. Boom, there's a link. Click on the link and you can copy paste all my settings and just import them into your game. Finally, all love, boys. Join the Discord. Talk to me. Talk to the homies and all that good stuff, guys. Take it easy and enjoy the rest of the video. Same things go for these links, man. You literally just copy these links and you paste them and boom, you're perfect. Use DaVinci overlay on, and it's all the way down to the sound, which you guys can fix for yourself. So it's been another Krunker settings video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you guys are enjoying those funny intros. Appreciate you guys. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the damn channel. If you leave a notification on, there's gonna be a chance for you to win 500K in the next video. Now in today's video, I'm gonna let you guys guess what is my favorite NBA basketball team down in the description below, along with your Krunker username, and the first person to get it right will be getting 500KR. You guys can kind of get a hint right here. You guys can kind of get a hint right here, but not too much. If you guys watch my streams, you guys are going to know all the answers to these types of questions. I will literally talk about them all the time. All love, boys. Once again, it's been your boy Prestige. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic day or even a fantastic night. And as always, boys, take it easy. Stay prestigious.